Energy, now coming to you from wind and solar and many other renewables energy sources. It's been silently converted by electronics buried deep inside, powering our data centers, computers, motors who drive our plants, our electric vehicles, metro, buses, and if a failure occurs, this is unacceptable. Energy, we need to guarantee its efficiency and its reliability.
Hello, I'm Bert Wank, founder and CEO of Infinirail Corporation. I'd like to share with you a couple of my experiences that relate to product development and successful product launches. I've developed 14 power management product lines in my career of 18 years in various semiconductor industries, always focusing on power. What I've learned over the course of the years is that there is not only the requirement of a customer, the customer who is actually paying the bills, but also a finely tuned process to guarantee success, so at the end there's value being created. As it pertains to my success stories, the 14 product lines over its course of their market penetration have accumulated and created wealth of over $100 million in revenues from companies such as Texas Instruments, Burr-Brown, Dallas Semiconductor, Cirrus Logic, and Austria Microsystems. The applications engineer is the hero to the customer. He's technical, he solves a problem. So the applications engineer becomes a very effective conduit to the customer to be leveraged by the marketing personnel. Now, it also takes a number of disciplines in a high-tech environment, such as semiconductors. It's a lot of teamwork that is afforded in this process. And so bringing the design team in early on, as soon as the market is substantiated with the ROI calculations, with competitive edge, it all relates to the marketing efforts to start out the process with. Design engineering is certainly the key motor of intellectual property. However, I do like to point out that also very early on in this process, test engineering has to be on board as well. Test engineering has to attest to the specifications, make them deliverable, make the yield in the end is affording the company to turn a profit. Then the next step is certainly the manufacturing process. In my experiences in over 18 years in the power management industry, is the power process is a very key differentiator. It's also a cost driver. So a company that owns a fab or access to a fab that has exclusivity, that remains a key staple because now you have competitive advantage that no one else can immediately copy. And that's very valuable also in being able to have a substantial margin built in. More often than not is that the fab loading is dictating how much attention you get. So if you want a quick turn cycle, of course, if the fab is full and doesn't make any money, it's a new company, it's a new process, there will be a very high risk that you may not get as quickly to market or out of the fab to test your own product as you wish. And in a very, let's say, consumer-driven market, this delay could be deadly. It is more important to really get the product out the door, to get customer feedback early on. And that really means that let's not have a feature creep delaying product introduction. And maybe we need to take what is available in the fab and retarget the product so we can get into a market, as markets are dynamic. Case in point, the home audio market, which initially has been targeted by a digital power amplifier, it became obvious that neither the specs nor the pricing was very well suitable for that market after many years of development time. So I made the proposition that we better choose a market that has where the specs meet more favorably, where it's not so critical, which is a high growth market on top, and so we entered the digital TV LCD market area. I have now expanded my experiences in the actual end product domain and embedded systems and data acquisition systems, actually going full circle in my career from back in 1989 when I started out with electrical engineering. My thesis was on a high-speed real-time data acquisition system for live test of electronic components. Now 20 years later, I again have completed a project with Infinirail, which I founded for the renewable energy space, with my team to develop the front end, a data acquisition system that's again very high performance and a now leverages a lot of the back-end capabilities from the communications protocol in infrastructure. We have filed our patents, and so it becomes a very attractive licensing deal in future for energy companies that would benefit from data that they cannot get today. Please contact me by phone, by email, and I'll be glad to discuss what I can bring to the table for your company, for your endeavor, for your startup. This is my second startup. It's very exciting. I think renewable energy is here to stay, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you very much, and have a successful year.